We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight,
for Tampa Bay,
two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Line drive to center field. Marte is right there, one down. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Third
Standing in, Evan Longoria. Man at first for him following the one-out single. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Runners on first with 1 down. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and this is going to be a base hit for Longoria. Coming to the plate now, Mitch Moreland, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch hit hard on the ground to the right, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
The designated hitter,
Logan Morrison is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Here he comes on 2-0. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 outs, this might get them all home. 2 runs have scored. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. It's a 3-0 game. Standing in, Wilson Ramos. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Ready with the 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. Zobrist is after it. He makes the play. A great. Here's Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Starling Marte.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Well, Matt, every team's going to go through a losing streak, but you got to try to do something that's going to pull you out of it. 1 game at a time is really what you got to think about, because if you don't, before you know it, 5 games leads to 10, and 10 games leads to 15. And before you know it, you're out of it. You lost a ton of games in a row.
And that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Second,
digging in, Chris Bryant. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the .330 mark on the season. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Now a move over to first. A runner at first with no outs here. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. Marte is on his way home. And a relay to the plate. And he's safe. Now at the plate, Ryan Healy. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. 2-0 now.
Yeah, it looks like to me he hasn't quite found that release point so far here in the first inning.
3-0 now. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. And that misses for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Javier Baez. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. In there, and it's 0-1. Now a ground ball for Longoria. This could be 2. There's 1. On to Moreland as they get them both. It's a double. Here's Jed Lowry now. He'll be in there to start things out against Adam Wainwright.
Second baseman, Jed
He'll start
Lowry.
the second with a curveball that's taken here for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Jay comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Batting ninth.
Now at the plate, Avisail Garcia. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. And now a jump throw against his body. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Now batting. The
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
That's pretty good break right there. Breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Benintendi. He singled his last time up. Hit down the line at first.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Here's Ben Zobrist now, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one.
Fielder, Ben.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a line drive, but foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Benintendi racing back. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting 7th.
Stepping in, Addison Russell. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. 2-0. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. The 2-1 on its way. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Will Atkinson, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Coming to the plate now, Will Atkinson.
Will Atkinson.
Starts him with a breaking ball this time. Misses down and in for a ball. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. He'll get it into second. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Evan Longoria.
Back on the hill is Wainwright now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Zobrist moves over. He's got it 1 away. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. High in the air out towards shallow right. Zobrist is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Troy Tulowitzki. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. Now a swing, and wouldn't you know it, a third straight fly ball to right. And that's in there, base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. Ready for another chance? Logan Morrison. It was a bases clearing double for him his first time up. And he lays off there 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Zobrist is there, and he'll make the catch to. In now is John Jay. He'll match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning.
Left fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. But there to take a hit away is Longoria. Quick reactions at the hot corner for out number 1. Digging in to try it again. Starling Marte. He reached on a single in his first try. And that misses, ball 1. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Hit on the ground to third. Longoria's got it. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Striding in once again, Chris Bryant. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Into the bleachers and gone. In now, Ryan Healy. He drew a walk his first time up. Line toward the alley in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 0-for-1 here in the early going. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Tying run at first base, he's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Stepping into the box, Javier Baez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Ready with the 0-1. Throw over to third here, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Looking to minimize the damage here. And the changeup is way low that time.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
I don't know about his decision not to swing there. Hitters count. You get a fastball middle in. That's the one you drive out of the ballpark.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. First pitch on its way. Ben Zobrist is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1. 1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. 3-2 with the bases loaded. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Benintendi Going back on it, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And a second run is across. The tag, and he is out at the plate as 2 runs. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. The pitch. That misses. 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
And he'll step off. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Healy has room in foul territory. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Here's Jed Lowry now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Lowry.
Popped high in the air. Bryant is there for it. 2 down. So here is Avisail Garcia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Popped up, calling for it. Baez, no trouble with this one, and digging in, Addison Russell. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Addison Russell.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Will Atkinson. First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. In now is John Jay. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. At the plate, Starling Marte. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. That's wide. 2-0.
Here he is, falling behind again. 2-0. This has been a big part of his struggles. You can't pitch from behind and in hitters counts all the time.
And there's the first strike. 2-1. Now a throw over to first. Bounced weakly near the plate. He's got to hurry. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Center fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses inside. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Line to the right side. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he will make it into third with a one-out triple. Ready once again, Evan Longoria. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's a fastball upstairs, 1-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Longoria waiting on the 1-0.
That's a ball.
Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. The 2-0 on the way. Pulled softly out toward right. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Ready for another shot now. Mitch Moreland. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Digging in and looking for more, Troy Tulowitzki. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Into the box now, Logan Morrison. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends. Here's Chris Bryant now. Already a home run and a double for him in this one.
Third baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corner.
Kiermaier's got a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. To third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He goes to first. He is out. Digging in once again, Wilson Contreras. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here. 2 tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Wilson.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
3-0 now. Now he'll step off. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. That one's in there. 3-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. And here's a strike 3 called. So still no walks on the ledger as that's the first out.
Number 8.
Into the windup and the pitch. Jed Lowry stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Lowry will take the turn and head for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Striding in once again, Avisail Garcia. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Garcia.
First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Mike Montgomery, the 6th.
Your attention, please. Now pitching
And it looks
for the
like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen.
Mike Montgomery.
A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a...
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone. Digging in once again, Andrew Benintendi. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. And a neck-high fastball that time. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Russell is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. Ready for another chance? Javier Baez. Action in the Rays pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit. Digging in and looking for more, Ben Zobrist. A hit in 2 tries so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And a bluff move here to first, but it won't draw a throw. 4-4 is our score as we play the 6th. Smoked on the ground up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. The throw into second. The tag, and he is out at second. Here's Addison Russell. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
The shortstop, Addison.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Benintendi over to his right. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. Digging in to try it again. Will Atkinson. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. In now is John Jay. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here it comes, 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Throw to first will get him easy. Ready for another shot now.
Leading off for the Rays, third baseman number 3, Evan Longoria.
Pedro Strop is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning.
Number 46, Pedro Strop.
Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and this is going to be a base hit for Longoria. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one.
Now batting.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Splitter that misses too low, and he's behind 2-0 now.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
A strike, and it's 3-1. 4 runs, 12 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for Tampa Bay. And this is fouled back and out of play. And this is swung on and missed, and Moreland is set down on strikes for the first out.
The shortstop, number 2.
Troy Tulowitzki comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And Tulowitzki can't come up with that one as he falls behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a wave and a miss.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter.
So they'll
Logan Morrison. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Cubs, number 15.
Here comes the first pitch. Logan Morrison is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Shot towards second, but right there is the second baseman. Stepping into the box, Starling Marte. Dan Connell will come on out of and action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Bounce towards the mound, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. 1-1, here it comes. Chopped foul wide of first. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play. Takes this the other way to right. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. Here's Chris Bryant now. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. The 0-2 delivery. And this one gets away. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. There to play it is Moreland, and there's 1 away. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Push softly over toward the right side. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Standing in, Wilson Contreras. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Chopped in front of home plate. A tag for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Here's Javier Baez. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Kiermaier. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping into the box. Wilson Ramos 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Skied into straightaway right. Zobrist shading to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Here's Jed Lowry now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Jed Lowry.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Here's the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Russell into shallow center. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Now batting, right field.
So here is Avisail
Garcia.
Carl
Your
Edwards
attention,
Jr.
please.
enters the ball.
Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs.
Now
Number
action
6.
in the bullpen as their closer
Carl
starts to get
Edwards
loose out
Jr.
there. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count to the Rays right fielder at 1-1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. This is skied out toward right. Zobrist is in pursuit, and that ends the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Right fielder. Ben.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. The windup and the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
The 0-2 once more. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Digging in, Addison Russell. 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far.
Russell.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Here it comes, 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. Lowry on to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base.
Designated hitter, Will Atkinson.
Into the windup and the pitch. Will Atkinson is the batter now as he looks at a ball, 1-0. Out of play. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Kiermaier's got a read on it, and that retires the side. In now, Kevin Kiermaier.
Leading off for the Rays, center
Justin
fielder.
Wilson comes
Kevin
on from the pen,
Kiermaier.
hoping to finish this one
attention,
off here
please.
in the.
Now pitching for the Cubs, number 37, Justin Wilson.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch, can be very
Your
tough.
attention,
Trevor
please.
Plouffe.
And hitting for the Rays,
Wade
Number
Davis
14.
takes the ball now. Now in inning number
Pitching
9,
for
looking to
Tampa Bay.
close the door.
Number
Brad
13,
Miller.
Brad Miller.
A fastball that just misses inside. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Now to the plate, Evan Longoria. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball one. Line drive to left. In is Jay, but this ball's in front of him for a base hit. Digging in, Mitch Moreland. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit. In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Now here's a line drive, and this may turn things around. It's down for extra bases. The runner scores from second. Go-ahead run heading for the plate. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. 1-2, here it comes. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game. Now at the plate, Logan Morrison. He's working here to bring home that very important insurance run standing at third. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Here's the catcher. Wilson Ramos.
Number 40, Wilson Ramos.
First pitch on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here's a high pop-up. Baez is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. In now is John Jay. He'll lead things off here as we play. Kyle Crockett is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. And he takes ball one.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher to make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Now here's a shot out to right center field. Jay will turn for second. And just what they needed here to start the bottom of the ninth as he's in with a two-base hit. Stepping up now, Starling Marte. Alex Carr. First offering on its way. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
Third baseman,
Chris Bryant is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball one. Ground ball up the middle, and It's going to get through into center field for a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. That makes it 7. Time called here as with the potential. Tying run aboard. Jason Hayward will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Jason Hayward.
And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Tap down the line, but it gets foul. The 1-1 pitch. He's running towards second. That's lifted the other way out to left. Miller will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He reached on a fielder's choice.
No ball, 1 strike.
Previously, Alex Avila will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Pitch inside, the throw. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this is swung on and missed, so the Cubs are down to their final strike here. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over. As we wrap this one up tonight, it's time to show our appreciation for the man you see there, Mitch Moreland. Can't ask for much more. He's